Alright, so this is gonna be a little different than my normal type of content because I low key just thought of this, so I just I just whipped everything up real quick. But so recently on my videos, right, my last couple videos, I've been talking about how to truly get consistent and make really like true like good progress to our goals. We don't need to just focus on getting consistent in the habits. We need to actually change our identity and who we think that we are, who we see ourselves as. And as y'all can see on my screen, bro, I literally just found a whole I didn't even know this shit existed, bro. I thought I might have been tripping. I didn't know if I was making this shit up or not, but I dead ass found a whole fucking government study basically reiterating I don't even know if that's a word, but basically backing up everything I've been saying on my channel, bro. This basically goes through everything, and as y'all probably know, maybe if you're new to the channel, you probably don't, but I'm not that much of like a academically inclined person. I'm low key fucking stupid unless it's like something like this where it's like, mental health. Like I'm good at that, but I don't like reading. So basically, I sum this hoe up in Chat GBT, right? Sum that hoe up in Chat and put it in a little calm presentation so I can present it to y'all. And yeah, I wish I could go slideshow mode, but my screen recorder thing doesn't let me like go full screen for some reason. So I'm just gonna have to show it to y'all like this. But listen, the real reason you can't stay consistent is not because of laziness. Is my mic on? Yeah. It's not a discipline issue. It is your identity. It's who you see yourself as. If you're struggling being consistent, going to work out, let's say you're fat as hell, you're trying to lose weight, you're skinny like me, you're trying to build muscle, you've been mad and consistent. It's not because you're lazy. It's just you don't see yourself as somebody who gets up off the couch and gets their ass in the gym. If you're fat, you see yourself as somebody who's lazy and who's trying to lose weight. But no, bro. You need to change how you see yourself. You need to see yourself as a fit, healthy person. You go to the gym not because you're trying to build muscle. You're not trying to lose weight. That's just who you are. That's part of you, right? So let's get back into this. Your habits shape who you are. People with strong habit identity links have higher self-esteem, better focus on their goals, quicker decisions tied to their self. And the reason is because their habits prove who they were becoming. Now, this is where it gets tricky because on one end, you do the habits because of who you see yourself as. But on the other end, you see yourself as this person because of the habits you're doing, right? So let's go back to the gym example. This is the easiest thing to reference, right? The gym. You go to the gym because you see yourself as someone who goes to the gym, but you see yourself as someone who goes to the gym because you go to the gym. If that makes sense. So to uncomplicate this and give you a little action step to do, you need to do something that I like to call getting the ball rolling, getting in motion. Basically, you're not like, even if you are lazy, you're not disabled. Like, hopefully you're not disabled, right? You can go to the gym, right? You can start getting active. So what I would advise to you is instead of, trying to go to the gym and do a whole workout routine, because you haven't done that before, so it's gonna be hard to do that. Literally do 3 sets of push-ups. Get on the floor right now. Honestly, pause the video, bro. Get on the floor right now and do 3 sets of push-ups. And then, even though that's really easy, you can start telling yourself, yeah, I just worked out because that's who I am. I just did 3 sets of push-ups because I'm a fit, healthy person. I'm not lazy. I'm a fit, healthy person. I'm getting strong, bro. So do small things, right? Small wins. You gotta stack up the small wins and use those to reinforce the identity. Next slide. Habits to reinforce. Yeah, this is what I just fucking said, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Habits to reinforce your identity, but not just habits, right? Start with small habits. If you're trying to get consistent in meditation, I swear to God, you can do 15 seconds. You can set a timer right now for 10, 15 seconds, and then after that, you can tell yourself, "Yeah, I just meditated," and then every single day, go up 30 seconds. Simple, bro. That's easy, and then that's how you get the ball rolling. That's how you get really very consistent. So boom, this next slide, study proof, right? So researchers split these people into 2 groups. One of which, bro, I'm tripping. One of which basically rated how habitual these behaviors were, so like how consistent they were in them, and they explained why they did them. And the other did the same thing. They rated how, consistent they were in these habits, how habitual they were, but they talked about when they did them. And the result was group one had stronger identity connections to their habits when they explained why they did them, when they actually tied the habit to a value. So honestly, this goes back to the gym. I swear this is the best example for anything. The gym, I don't know why. But look, if you think, yeah, I go to the gym at 9 o'clock in the morning because that's my time for the gym, rather than thinking, no, I go to the gym and I work out because I'm fit, I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm building muscle, like all of that, then bro, you got a reason, you got a value, bro. The habit is actually tied down to something, not just based on the time. Cause fucking 9 a.m. tomorrow, you could feel like shit, you could feel terrible. But if you have it tied to something, if you have the habit tied down to something more than just time of the day, then you're gonna go no matter what because it's part of your identity. It's really tied down. So boom, next slide. Identity makes habits stick. When a habit reflects your values and your true self, you don't need motivation for it, right? It starts to be automatic. So this is just a build on this last thing, right? When your identity is tied to a habit, when your habit is tied to an identity, it makes it stick. I value money. I see myself as someone who's finna be rich as hell soon. So it makes it easy for me to record these videos and do this. Now, also, I enjoy this a lot. I'm doing something that I love, but that's a separate point, right? This is mad easy. I see myself as someone who's destined to be successful in soccer, and boom, look at me, bro. I train every single day, no matter if I want to or not. But honestly, when you have that identity where it's like, yeah, this is me, then it's like, it's not like you don't want to. It's just you just do it and you want to. That didn't really make sense. But so boom, to stay consistent, you want to build the identity first. So choose a habit. Meditation, for example. Ask, what kind of person does this? For meditation, okay, this is talking about workouts, bro. But we said meditation. Let's say hold on. For meditation, calm, relaxed person. I'm focused and have a clear mind. You want to repeat these affirmations to yourself every single day. And honestly, on here, it's talking about some build the identity first, but I think really they go hand in hand. So you want to repeat these affirmations while you're actually doing the habit. And honestly, meditation is a great place for that because a lot of people actually meditate on affirmations. So you can sit there for 30 seconds and just say, yeah, like, repeat those affirmations, and then also do the actual meditation practice, staying present, focused, stuff like that. And then boom, you just level that up over time. Eventually you don't have to say the affirmations because it becomes part of your identity, but boom, you level that up over time. And let me tell y'all, bro, this really does not take that long. Like, to actually start like building an identity, that's really like, I'm gonna be real, like a solid 2 weeks of like consistent effort. That would do it. I'm not gonna lie. So action plan, right? Choose a habit to build, or you can choose a couple, but don't try to like pack your day filled with like good habits and then try to make an identity for each and every one of them. We kind of just over time, we just are adding in new habits kind of type of thing, right? So I would start with like 1 or 2, like meditation and going to the gym, for example. That's pretty easy. Like I said, start off small, let your habits prove the identity, right? So make sure you do it every single day, even if it's only a couple push-ups, 30 seconds of meditation. You do that I don't know why I just held up 2 fingers. You do that every single day. Link it to the person you want to become. Repeat that identity daily. You already know what it is. One more slide. Yeah, final message, bro. You don't need motivation. You don't need that. You don't need to be super disciplined. You're not David Goggins. You're not him. That's a whole different thing, bro. You don't need to be motivated all the time. You don't need to be super disciplined. You need to believe differently about who you are. You change your identity. You change who you see yourself as, and you let your habits prove that. You prove that to yourself through your habits. If y'all watched this far in the video, I appreciate you. I just dropped a course. I'm not done with it, but I'm sure by the time this video's out, I'm done with it. So go fuck with that shit. It should be the goodness, I'm tripping. Link should be in the description. Also, my Instagram should be in the description. You can follow me on there if you want. But I have that down there so y'all can hit me up on there and ask me questions if y'all need to. But I would definitely appreciate a follow on there. And if this video helped you, then support the channel by leaving a like and subscribing. And with all that being said, I'm out.